Hey everyone, a nerd named Mark here, and it's time for some candy blogs from Bandai. And so I got three. There's four that was posted. One of them I'm not going to cover, but there's three, and one of them is for a franchise I haven't actually talked about at all in any of the candy toys for announcements. But because it's something that like you can kind of see in the top corner over here that I have a few of, plus some model kits, there were some more SoDo Digimon announcements that were via Premium Bandai, and I was just like, you know what, these look cool. I'm gonna cover this blog because usually when I see the blogs, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna cover obviously SoDos and some Super Sentai stuff, but mainly stick to Kamen Rider and Ultraman. But I saw this Digimon one, and I was like hyped, and I was like, I gotta get my hands on this because I have most of the SoDo Digimon stuff, and these two I need in the collection. So I'm actually gonna start off with going over those. So let's switch over. There we go. So as of right now in Japan, it's Monday here, it's Tuesday there. The reservations have started on Premium Bandai for SoDo Ultraman and Black War Greymon, and I'm so excited for this. Murata is the one who is in charge of the Shokugan Digimon series, and a 2-pack coming up. Like, look at that. This looks so good. I really like the detail on the SoDo Digimon stuff. I wish there's more scale to them because, you know, certain ones are the same size as others. Like, I'm like, Lilymon should not be so close in size to freaking Omegamon or Omnimon, depending on, you know, which type of way you watch the show, whether it's sub, dubbed, or this and that. But we're getting the Dark Warrior of Justice Pyodramon and Dark Dragon Warrior Black War Greymon from Digimon Adventure 02, and they're going to be a set. And this is gonna be great. Also, the sets do include effects for other special moves. So let's look at Pyodramon really quick. This, I believe Bandai does have a Figurize for this. I need to get it. I have the Imperialdramon, but I want this one as well. But from a SoDo standpoint, I like how this looks, especially with some of the gloss on the black paint here and on the shoulder ones, and then you know you kind of have the matte, not like that. Just it looks good. Of course, it's Premium Bandai, so they're gonna make it look good. Um, as someone who is a fan, like I'm a I'm a huge Digimon fan, but when it came to this season, I really liked Beamon and Wormmon. Like those were probably my favorite. But yeah, here we go. And you can see it has the blasters with effects that can be attached to the ends of them. For the Desperado Blaster, which looks amazing. And then we're gonna look at Black War Greymon. Like this looks so good. I mean, you got like gunmetal, like the two-tone, the yellow on there, and it's good. I'm glad they really got the yellow gold color down right. It's not, like a semi-gloss. It's not too. It's actually properly painted. Because sometimes you get, if you look at the older toys, because I have some older Digimon toys, like especially for like War Greymon and some of the other ones, like the coloring of them was definitely off a bit. But this looks so ridiculously accurate, and I just love the detail on it. Like especially down to seeing like part of the thumb right there and the hand, like those are attention to detail. And because they come with accessories, you actually can do the Gaia for like that is. I think that's the pose I'm gonna try and do. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to levitate above him. I don't know, but yeah, that Dark Gaia Force attack, that's gonna be on there. We even have the Black Spires. Like, that is so cool. I'm glad they. Oh, it comes with 5 Dark Towers. That is actually pretty cool. As expected, 100 pieces are included. I want to know everything that's included now. That looks so, like, look at this photo. That's just. And so this is going to be coming out in November. It's going to be 6,000 yen, 6,600 yen with tax included. This, like I said, as of 1 p.m. in Japan. That is when reservations are starting for Tuesday. So depending on when this video goes live, they might already happen. There is a deadline for the Imperial Dramon one, which obviously ended at time of before I even recorded this. I'm probably gonna have to go through a third party to pick this up. Um, I I love because like Imperial Dramon, obviously OP. I like the dragon form. My figure eye standard that I made is or mine was the armored, I think. Yeah. Mine is not in dragon form, it's in the warrior mode. Just because of display standpoint, it took up too much space having it in dragon mode, but man, like looks good. So there's photo of all three of them. I'm really hyped for this. Like I love Digimon so much, and those look so good. Like I need the like I'm there's no way I'm not gonna get them. So that's Digimon. I have two more to go over. I'm gonna save the Kamen Rider one for last, like normal when it comes to Kamen Rider announcements. But I am gonna jump into another franchise that I have not. I've talked about anytime they announce anything. My hype for all these are always there. I'm talking about Ultraman because we are getting um the Super Dynamic 3. We're getting a couple of the last two being like announced, but we're also getting the pre-launch review for Super Dynamic 2, which I believe is actually out as of time of recording this in Japan. Luckily, Mitsuwa Market, where I go and get a lot of my stuff, they're usually with Ultraman, they're not as delayed with getting them in stock here as they are with a lot of the SoDo stuff, which I'll go into the Kamen Rider stuff when I start talking about Kamen Rider. But we're going to go over the remaining two types of the expansion part sets for Super Dynamic Ultraman 3, and we'll go over the review for Ultraman 2, which is out now. So we look here. I believe some of the accessories are Decker related. Sword. Yeah, so we're gonna get the Weapon Ultra Dual Sword for the two different forms. And that's cool. So now we're gonna get to see all six. So we get both versions of the sword, shield, plain thingies, which I forgot the name of. And we can finally see the final full. Like this is gonna be a good set. I'm probably gonna pick up everything in this set, honestly. Because I am gonna get Super Dynamic 2. I'm gonna get the full set of that as well. So now we're going into the product review for Super Dynamic Ultraman 2, and we're gonna go over Ultraman Regros. I like the detail. I like when they do the photos and everything lights up, like they do the light up on the head and like the eyes, like that looks so good. And they're just doing their photos. So this is out now, by the way, in Japan. I love all these photos. Ultraman Z Alpha Edge, another good one. All the different forms. You got the Alpha Chain Blade, good. Then regular Ultraman Zero. Whole Z and Zero voice trauma. Then they got Techno Gear Zero with the training armor, I believe that is. Let's see. Yep, that is Gear Zero. I like these photos. Good. The Techno Gear comes with a head that emits light instead of a ray effect. Wait, so the head lights up? Oh no, they're talking about not the toy itself, but in the show. Ultraman Leo. I do like the detail on this Leo. I kind of like how, with all the newer seasons with more armor and more detail and more things going on the suits themselves, the older Showa stuff still looks so good and detailed when they, make their figures. And got a couple effects of those. And there's the expansion part set you get. And yeah, that's it for this wave. So this is the Super Dynamic Ultraman 2. This is what's out as of right now in Japan. orders in. I don't know who you order from, but these look so good. I can't wait to get my set in. I'll probably have to wait like 2 weeks before I get it. But yeah, that's the Ultraman stuff for me. Like, I've been kind of slowing down on getting the SH figure arts. I've been going more into getting. I need a couple more DVDs as they've been released. I've been kind of just getting more of the Converge Ultraman stuff. Like, I got the whole Converge Motion 2 wave done. The one that had like Jeed and Belial and stuff like that, and Dark Trigger. I got that set done. So now I just gotta wait for the third set to be announced and released. Um, so my Ultraman stuff has been kind of slowing down. I am gonna get the dynamic ones. They always appeal to me. I like how basically from a size standpoint, I could display a lot of them. Like I have some, like you can kind of see down there. Those are the ones from the Ultraman anime that was on Netflix. I got that set, and I got a few others as well. I think Orb. Not sure. I don't have all of them on display because I'm still trying to figure out displaying everything. But time for the final blog to go over, and it's going to be SoDo Kamen Rider Revice related. But I wanted to do a quick little thing. I have a video that is going to be going live after this. Subscribe to the video channel, you'll be able to see. I did in the wild going out to like Mitsuwa Marketplace and Tokyo Central and Maine and Book Off and this and that. I was able to find more of the Lord of Wise boxes. So I am now officially able to make all 4 Lord of Wises, which is something I talked about on my SoDo Kamen Rider Revice by 6 review and overview. I said I'm not making the Lord of Wises until I can hunt down 3 more sets to make all 4. I was able to do that finally. So now I can make all 4. But I am doing a big, not a big, but a nice video going over my Toku haul because I'm going to start doing those again like I used to. Because I did pick up a good amount of Toku stuff outside of just SoDo's. I got some other candy toys. And just a hint, because I said I wasn't going to do it. And I'm, when I talked about them, I did get some of the helmets. So I'm going to be going and showing off all that stuff in another video, which you can see, which will probably go live the same day as this one, probably later on in the day or tomorrow. But make sure you subscribe so you can check out that video, and I have some other Toku stuff coming up as well. I got a strike from Toei and some other stuff, so I'm cutting back on the reaction stuff and just going into more Toku actual toys and news and announcements and stuff that I've been getting. So, that being said, Kamen Rider time, because we finally know what this season's Televicoon collaboration is gonna be, and we're getting the kangaroo genome for Revice, and it looks so good with the little vice kangaroo. I knew it was gonna be this because obviously the way the stamp and the movie or the special was for this, I kind of assumed that this was going to be the magazine collaboration one. Like Saber, we had that dragon Televicoon, like dragon form that was for that special for that one, and then before that we had the 01 also. So I assumed this is what we were gonna get, and I like the detail on it. I can tell there's gonna be a lot of stickers because like inside the hand, the wrists, belt, kangaroo itself. I'm hoping that stuff's painted, but I like the way it looks. So this is gonna be on August 8th with the special issue. This is gonna be the appendix. So for those of you who get the magazines, they come in. Like I still have the other one I haven't opened yet. But this is the appendix for one of the magazines, and it's literally cardboard to make the Zord Mega Mecha from Don Brothers. So that's what you get usually. Or they'll come in the bag, and I'll have like the little box for the SoDo. So this was in the Super Battle DVD, which was Kamen Rider Revice Koala versus Kangaroo Wedding. That was such a ridiculous special. If you haven't seen it, it's worth watching. It's hilarious. And we're going to see some different poses now. Punching. I I like the way this. My issue with these are you don't get the stands for them, but luckily because of I have some extra stands, so and then also they're so that's really it. That's the one that's coming, and then also as of today, by 8 is released, which we're gonna get the Vice Kong genome and Brachio genome, and we're gonna get freaking Venom Moose Gamer, and we're gonna get the freaking was it Thousand Arc and Veil, which I'm excited for, and we're getting all the genome pieces for demons, which I need to find extra demons for badly. But yeah, that's what's released as of today. I can't wait, and yeah, so that is it for all the blogs. Like 3 of them. Like I said, the 4th one was Super Sentai related for one of the premium Bandai Zords. I was like, it was already something that was already announced. This was kind of like the review before it was released or something. So I was like, I'll check it out another time. It didn't really, like Super Sentai, like I've always said, Super Sentai isn't my strong point from a collecting standpoint or from a knowledge standpoint. As I say that, and there's literally some Rio Soldier mechas like right up on the shelf and the Morpher. Oops. um, I mean, it's one of the seasons I've watched, so. But yeah, that is it for the Candy Blog updates and for this week. 3 of them, Digimon one, I'm really excited for. I can't wait until August. I was kind of hoping we would have started to get some Revice by 9 stuff talked about, because I know July only we're getting the rebuy with all of just the main riders. So I was hoping maybe they would start like slowly announcing some stuff for by 9, which is going to be coming out in August. So hopefully soon that's what we're going to start to see. I assume probably another like week or two we'll get like the first 2 announced, because as of right now the only thing we really need is Over Demons, Kamen Aguilera, Giftimos, Hell Giftarian True Form, 2 different versions for the mass production the Over Demons like drivers that they did in the most recent episode. So and then obviously Trevi and Vice's ultimate forms, final forms. So that's about what 8, 9 right there, unless they're gonna add in other stuff from other shows, like they have been kind of doing. We've only, out of all these waves, out of all 8 waves, I think we've only had 1, maybe 2 that was just everything was Vice. So, but as of right now, I'm like, I don't know what else they can do. We can't do anything for the O's movies because those are on their own being released, and there's nothing else that's really been announced. Obviously, the summer movie, so we may be getting Chimera from the preview for 42. Obviously, we had 2 more new forms, Revice. So I was like, well, that's 10, 11 things right there. So I don't know what they're going to announce. I'm not going to even speculate. I'm just going based off what we haven't seen yet. So hopefully we'll get those soon. But let me know in the comments below what the most recent Toku merch or toy, even if it's not Toku, that you picked up. What do you think of what was shown today? Are you going to be hunting down the Kamen Revice Kangaroo genome SoDo from the Televikun? I have a subscription, so I may try and see, because it's not coming out till August. I may go into Book Off, which is where I get my subscriptions, and say, hey, put me down for 2, so I can just get an extra one. Maybe do a giveaway for that. But I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I got some Toku merch videos coming up and some other stuff as well. I thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.